Dear students, community is yet another very important concept in sociology. Like society, community also refers to a group of individuals. But what differentiates community from society is the nature of relationships between these individuals. The nature of relationships among the individual members in a community tend to be more personal, informal, and intimate. Now, as compared to society, community is relatively a narrow concept, while society is a broader concept. Let me help you understand it with the help of an example. Now, let us take the example of Indian society. Now, Indian society itself, in terms of its size, is very, very large, where we do not generally know each and every individual who is part of Indian society, right? But when you look at a particular village which has very small population, so in a village, individuals, because the population is very small, they know each other personally. So there is greater degree of face-to-face interaction among the individual members. That is why we say that the relationship between individual members in a community happen to be personal, intimate, and informal. But in society, the relationships among the individual members tend to be more impersonal. So, several communities may coexist within a society. According to the conventional definition of community, community basically refers to a group of individuals who live together and share basic conditions of life. Now, what are the basic conditions of life? These basic conditions basically refer to the common geographical conditions, common socio-economic and political conditions, common cultural values, etc. According to the conventional meaning of community, an individual is born in a community. In other words, the membership of the community is based on birth itself. Students, as I have explained you earlier, that conventionally it was believed that members of a community tend to share the basic conditions of life. At the same time, it was believed that membership of the community is largely based on birth. But over a period of time, the meaning of community has changed. For example, in contemporary times, we are talking about virtual communities. So different individuals come together and form groups either on WhatsApp, Facebook, or Telegram. The basis of the formation of the group is their common interest or common concern. For example, it could be either related to the environmental protection, nuclear disarmament, or the protection of stray animals. In such cases, these two criteria need not apply. It is not necessary that individuals who are members of these virtual communities they share basic conditions of life. It is not necessary. Similarly, the membership of the community, because it is based on common interest, is more secular in character. So membership also is no more based on birth. The two features of community that have been described by various social scientists are locality and community sentiment. By locality, we mean a common residential area. By community sentiment, we mean a sense of we feeling. All right. So, in contemporary times, when we are talking about virtual communities, a sense of we feeling may be found, but the locality criteria, other basic conditions, and birth criteria need not necessarily apply. So we need to understand the dynamic nature of the concept of community